Hey Virgos, how y'all doing? Welcome. We're going to be doing your 3 month ahead preview here. So your meditation, really interesting. I saw like animated images, a little bit from Little Mermaid, a little bit from the Pixar film Ratatouille. Overall, the message that I got from your meditation that your next 3 months has a overall theme of acceptance of self, but a little more deeply, not just acceptance of self, but a celebration of self. A celebration of self. And I actually saw the rap from Ratatouille. Feels like a lot about cooking, right? When I think about cooking, it's very measured and methodical in some ways, but in other ways, there's a lot of improv that goes into cooking, right? Which makes it different from baking. So I feel like that has something to do with the theme here about cooking and being methodical and measured. Whereas at the same time incorporating spontaneity and improv and chance into it as well. So it feels very measured and positive in that way. I saw that rap from Ratatouille taking some icing from a huge cake and sort of spreading it on himself and making it into like a really posh, haute couture outfit, displaying it that way. So I do feel like there's an aspect of really loving where you are and what you have. Is potential for you, which is really beautiful. Embracing of self. Let's go ahead and get your overall animal energy, and then we'll get some advice for you. Ooh, yeah. So we got the frog here as your overall energy for the next 3 months. This is making a lot of sense because the frog is very much about detoxification and releasing anything, especially from an emotional sphere, right? That has been pent up or long held on to, or just even more recent, that just wants to be released, right? This is a beautiful cleansing energy. It also equates to sort of a 10 of Wands energy, which is about the last aspect of an effort and move before you return to the beginning of the wand cycle with the ace and a big forward burst of energy and movement. It does feel like this next 3 months is important, and it's going to be as enjoyable as you allow it to be. But embracing yourself, what you have to offer as you are right now watching this, feels like it's going to play quite a large role. And then to clarify, we have the star, which is amazing to come out for you. I want to point something out here. Here we have the water with the frog energy, and then we have this body of water here too. The emotional aspects of yourself, your intuition, right? And really releasing things from the past. I'm hearing especially with the star here, this can speak of your self-esteem, in particular, how you see yourself and your worth as well, right? As well as wish fulfillment here as well. I'm hearing that for you, the path to your wish fulfillment or, really loving where you are and what you have is first accepting where you are and what you have. And that's going to work on your energy in such a way where through that lens of acceptance, you are able to release a lot of regret, remorse, or I'm even hearing being a little hard on yourself for certain choices that you did and or did not make, right? I'm hearing that the yardstick that you use to hold yourself up to or measure yourself against, whether that yardstick is other people, whether that yardstick is a younger you, whether that yardstick is your parents or siblings or coworkers, whatever that is, I'm hearing that the releasing of that yardstick, the breaking it down and throwing it into the bonfire, is the key to, your path moving forward and really loving where you are, right? Which aligns you to wish fulfillment, which is really cool. All right. Let's go ahead and get your advice here. Oh my God, I love it so much. Your advice is the moth. I want to draw a parallel here between the green and the green. Now, green equates to the heart chakra. We also have yellow. Heart chakra, really beautiful here in terms of that cleansing effect and how our heart chakra aligns us with our own self-worth in some ways. But then we have the color of yellow, even more so, which is the solar plexus chakra. That is the seat of confidence and the lens through which we experience the world. You're being, it feels a bit like a cliche, but I feel like for a good reason. It feels like you are being asked to fall in love with where you are, who you are, what you look like is coming in here in particular, what you look like, right? Because the moth is very much about being seen, right? Allowing yourself to be seen, appreciating yourself for everything that you are, right? This is also a very empathic energy with the moth energy here, which is you're being asked to feel things deeply, right? Feel things deeply without looking away or without going, I don't really want to feel that. That feels uncomfortable. But you are being asked to come from a feeling sphere, and I do feel like in part so that you can release any pent up feelings of anger, frustration, remorse, doubt, insecurity that are maybe stagnant within your energy. Okay, remember, we attract what we're vibrational matches to. Okay, so if what's going on with you from an honest view is not a vibrational match to what you desire, then it's up to you to, take steps around that. And this is perfect, because with the moth we have the death key, which is Scorpio energy, right? This is letting die what wants to die, so that you can see. Look at the difference in energies here with your advice, right? This is a heavier energy, right? This is allowing things to die and taking from them what works and leaving behind the rest, allowing it to recycle in some way, shape, or form, and then rising the moth, right? This has a lot to do with cycles and metamorphosis and transformation as well. You have two energies, here's your advice, that represent transformation and metamorphosis, right? Because the moth goes through, the egg, the caterpillar, the cocoon into the moth. And then we have Scorpio energy, death here, which is all about something dying so that something new can emerge and rise again. You are being asked to transform. And it's through that lens that you have the potential to land somewhere where you're really loving where you're at. Free of expectation and free of whatever yardstick you've been measuring yourself up against. And maybe for some of you, that's even your family, a yardstick that you inherited, right? Let's go ahead and get an lovely oracle. I have these new oracle cards that are flowered with poetry on them, and I'm really here for it, with spring and everything. Love it. There we go. Oh my God, I just got shivers. Garden heliotrope, devotion and dreams fulfilled. We were just talking about wish fulfillment with the star, and this is the path. I'm so obsessed. Devotion and dreams fulfilled. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Eleanor Roosevelt. That is so beautiful, but I'm really obsessed with the angle that this is taking just around, devotion and dreams fulfilled. This has to do with you releasing any expectation of yourself that was either placed, there by you or by others, and aligning yourself to a place of transformation and change that you can be a vibrational match to what it is that you desire. There is an aspect of you, either this is thoughts that you're thinking, relationships that you have, or something that, the way that you go about doing something that wants to be left behind or transformed so you can be aligned into a completely new energy. It's beautiful. One more time for the seats in the back. Devotion and dreams fulfilled. This is, like we said before with the star key, this is what you're being aligned to. This is your opportunity on the other side of this metamorphosis, right? The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Eleanor Roosevelt, by one of the greatest ladies that ever lived, right? Really, really beautiful. Virgo, I am sending you all the blessings. I'm really excited for you. This is some work ahead of you, but it feels like you're going to have as good a time with it as you allow yourself to. Metamorphosis and change can be downright good time, really. And I'm really obsessed with this for you. I'm also getting a special last note about your birthday. Your birthday season for Virgo is what? Late August into September. There's something about this work that's going to align you on the other side of this around wish fulfillment, specifically around the time of your birthday. Okay, August, I'm hearing into September. All right, Virgos, thank you guys so much for being here. I'm sending you so much love and appreciation. Thank you for watching, and most of all, and as always, just thank you for being you, and be well. Until next time.